If you're a parent or a caregiver, you already know that watching a little one grow is just one of the most incredible things in life. In this explainer, we're going to talk about those crucial first 3 years of their development. We'll look at the milestones, what to watch for, and really how to best support them on their own unique journey. This question. I think it's on just about every parent's mind at some point, right? And it's a totally normal thing to ask. You're seeing this amazing little person change and grow every single day, so of course you're going to wonder how they're doing. Let's explore this together. So, why do we focus so much on this specific window of time? Well, the period from birth to age 3, it's just a truly critical stage. You can think of it as the time when the entire foundation for their future is being built. And when we say rapid growth, we mean it. A child's brain is an absolute powerhouse during these years. It's forming more than 1 million new neural connections every single second. I mean, that's incredible, right? This is literally the architecture for all of their future learning, their behavior, and even their health being built right before our eyes. Okay, now for the really fun part, celebrating all those amazing moments you get to see firsthand. These developmental milestones, they're just wonderful signs of how your child is figuring out their world and all the amazing things they can do. And here are some of those greatest hits. That very first social smile that just melts your heart. All the cooing and babbling that eventually turns into simple words. And then you have the big physical achievements, like sitting up on their own, starting to crawl, and of course, those wobbly first steps. Every single one is a huge milestone. All right, so let's shift gears just a little bit. While we're celebrating all this incredible growth, it's also helpful to just gently notice certain patterns. And please, think of this not as some kind of scary checklist, but more as you just being an attentive and loving guide for your child. Before we go any further, let's just pause on this for a second, because this is maybe the most important thing to remember. Every child develops at their own pace. Seriously, this is not a race and there's no prize for being first. Every child has their own unique timeline. This is all about understanding and supporting their individual journey, not comparing it to some rigid chart. So with that big idea in mind, these are simply signals, little signs that a child might benefit from some extra support. Things like, limited eye contact, or maybe not consistently responding to their name, or not using simple gestures like pointing or waving bye-bye. Now, these don't automatically mean something is wrong, but they are things worth paying gentle attention to. So why do we even notice these things? Well, it leads us to the most powerful tool we have, early action. And acting on any concerns isn't about worrying. It's about providing support right at the moment when it can make the biggest difference. And you can see how it all connects right here. It all starts with early awareness. That's you, just noticing. That awareness can then lead to early intervention, which really just means getting the right kind of support in place. And that support, well, that can lead to greatly improved developmental outcomes down the road. It's a really simple but incredibly powerful path. So this brings us to the final, and I think most empowering part of our talk. What is the next step if you do have a concern? The answer is simple, and it's truly an act of strength. I really want this message to sink in. Trusting your gut, your instincts, and reaching out for a little guidance is one of the strongest, most loving things you can do. It's not about fear. It's about being proactive and being your child's #1 advocate. And your path forward is super clear. Just start a conversation. Talk with your pediatrician, a family doctor, or a child development specialist. They are your partners on this journey, and they're there to give you the guidance you need. So let's end with this thought. Your awareness is the key that unlocks the door to better support for your child. And in the world of child development, there are no small steps. Every tiny bit of progress, no matter how little it might seem to you, is a huge victory that is absolutely worth celebrating.